Freak Nation, it's his first time here in the Freak Nation. Endurocross winner joining us here at the Freaks, Lucas Oil Studios, Jonny Walker. And Jonny, we were talking to you just before you went live. You're hanging out at the airport. You're headed to Scottsdale, then you're headed back overseas. Before we get into that madness, when you have a dude like Tristan Hart, Colton Haker battling for the championship, you're sitting back there knowing damn well how to win a championship. Do you love it when other dudes are battling back and forth so you can kind of nip at them and work your way through the field because they're not worried about you?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to just fight with them boys. I've done it for the last few years. Me and Colton have raced for, I don't know now, like 10 years. And then Tristan only the last few years. But it's good. Yeah, it's good to be in the mix and be able to fight with them. Obviously, not doing the full championship. I've got no pressure.
You're second in points. Last night's win in Endurocross. Come on. You had a 2, a 2, and a 1. Your first moto for Triumph, first moto win for Triumph, won the overall night. You got to come back. There's only 2 more rounds. Can we entice you?
Nah, I'd love to, but honestly, the plan was only to do 2 rounds, and then we've ended up doing 4. Just because it was a double header, I was like, let's just stay, because we're just trying to learn the bike. Obviously, the bike's new. We need to know where we're at, so it's good to come out here, do the 2 rounds, and then we start our World Championship in about 6 weeks from now, so it doesn't give us much time to get ready.
So is there anything that can be learned from Endurocross for you to take over to the international championship? I believe it's SuperEnduro. Is anything there besides just conditioning?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but it was learning the bike. I could do all the practicing I want with it being so new, the bike, and I got on it like 2 months ago. With it being so new, we didn't know how it was going to react in certain situations. So it's good just to be racing against other people, because if I'm at home, I'm going to just ride around the same track over and over again on my own. So it's good to be in a fight with the boys.
Jonny Walker, I got to ask this, dude. Your bike's not black, is it? So we can say Jonny Walker black.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Why are you? I got to ask you again, dude. Why are you leaving? I used to ride a Triumph. I learn about you, and now you're gone. You're going to be somewhere else. I can't cheer for you.
Honestly, I don't really want to go, but like it was so last minute as coming out to do the races. Like we literally planned the week before the first round. We were like, let's send a bike, let's go and do the first round. Well, the first 2 it was. But yeah, we've only got 6 weeks. It doesn't give us much time to do the engine and stuff like that. The engine that I rode at the 4 races that we've done is just a full standard off-the-shelf engine. So we need to do a little bit of work.
Wait.
Oh.
You put these guys on the trailer with a stock bike that maybe I could go into some store somewhere?
Yeah, you could go to the shop and buy the exact engine. My suspension was different. It was my own setup, but the engine was totally off the shelf.
Oh.
That must make everybody else feel a little bit, I don't know, challenged. If you take the bike out of the shopping cart and put it on the track and beat it.
No, it's good for sure. We're on a 250 as well. Everyone else is on a 350, so we're a little bit underpowered. I'm sorry, there's a bit of stuff going on in the Air Force. But yeah, we're a little bit underpowered. We're on a 250, so we'll work and get it a lot better than what we can do.
A stock engine that's smaller than the rest of the guys. Did you give him a little high side when you won last night because you knew you were going to leave him behind?
No, we've been working hard. That's been the main thing.
Jonny Walker, Freak Nation, joining us here with the Freaks again. Endurocross winner from Idaho Falls here with the Freaks. And Jonny, Statman and I are old enough, and he just showed it right there where I never would imagine Triumph as a dirt bike. I said the same thing about KTM about 15 years ago, and then Gas. What is it about these manufacturers like Triumph coming to, a come to Jesus conversation going, man, we got to find a bike that's competitive on dirt. Have you been watching the evolution of this?
Yeah, so obviously I've seen what's been going on with Triumph the last few years, all the developing that they've done, and then the last year when they started racing motocross and they were on the podium pretty much straight away, I knew the bike was good enough. So as soon as I got an opportunity to ride it, I was straight on there. And just grateful for them. And it's cool that they're coming in. Another brand in the sport is what we need.
Hey, Johnny, can you explain to the Freak Nation the difference between the Endurocross series that runs here in the States versus the SuperEnduro that runs across Europe, the different countries?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. The tracks are a little bit different. You know, our stadiums are a little bit smaller, I would say. But yeah, we just travel around Europe doing, it's called the World Championship. Obviously, we don't come to America. Colton used to come over and race. He's won that one a few times. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. Lots of action.
Now, hold on a second, though, because Endurocross in the States has been growing over the last couple of years. Could there be some sort of a get-together of the Super Enduro series and saying, hey, Endurocross, can we use one of your stops as part of our Super Enduro International Championship?
Yes, that would be the best idea. I've always wanted to do something, you know, like the Motocross of Nations, where they pick like the 3 riders from each country. We need to do that in Endurocross.
I'm one of those guys, when I will get on a motorcycle, I want to get out of third gear and fourth gear and open that thing wide open. Come on, man. And watching you with your trials and your enduro, you can't get that thing out. You might get it in third. Don't you want to open that thing wide open and find an outdoor track and compete there?
Yeah, dude, that's my plan this week. When I get back to England, I'm just going straight to ride some motocross on some deep sand tracks that we've got back at home. And yeah, I will be wide open in there.
What's he saying to you? Saying, get the hell on the plane, Johnny Walker?
No, they're just boarded now, but don't worry.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll let you go real quick. Who were your guys in Supercross, motocross growing up? Carmichael, James, who were your guys growing up?
Yeah, Carmichael, Villapoto. Who did I look up to the most? I don't really know, actually. Stuart was the boy. I like Stuart. I always watched him. Just anyone, really. I used to watch, I still do. I watch every Supercross and motocross. I don't watch so much the MXGPs, you know, back at home, because I feel like there's more action going on at the American races. So I follow, everything in America, not so much back in Europe, which is strange, really. I feel like the races is little bit more boring back at home, whereas the tracks are more technical, I would say, whereas America, they're more wide open, there's more action going on.
It's funny, we say the same thing about soccer or football here in the States. Is we watch European football versus, because we think it's more technical than it is here.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't watch football. That's not my thing, that one.
Hey, Johnny, I know it's last minute, dude, but thanks for doing this. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you in the World Endurance or the Super
Thank you very much.
All right.
Hope we can speak next year when we're back. We'll be back in America next year for sure.
Yeah, now go get a window seat on that plane, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
You very much.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAVTV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans.
Oh, man!
MAVTV Go, your global home of motorsports. Now on the go. Download the app now.
You take car maintenance seriously, and you want to pass on that legacy of care. Use Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer to shield your engine from excessive heat, debris, and friction. Trust Lucas Oil. It works.
Freak Nation, make your plans now to get yourself a new set of General tires. Fall's here. Winter's coming. Wet weather. You want to make sure you're on a new set of General tires. For more information, check it out at GeneralTire.com. That's GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of SpeedFreaks for over 2 decades.
Just when you thought the racing couldn't get any more intense, the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship Playoffs are coming. Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to WWTRaceway.com.
Looking for power to spare? Count on an FVP battery. FVP. Verified, proven.